tell them who you are and what you do.
My name is Will Benoit. I'm an intern for the AV department.
Okay, and it's your second day.
It is my second day.
Okay. And I'm Chris Boden, and welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It is Tuesday, January 13th at 13:28 hours. I am now here to shit on your sunshine. Okay? We're about to have a profound, fundamental effect on your life.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to give you a present. I need, here, hold this. Okay, this is your new e-cig. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about these. We're going to talk about this. Okay? This is what's up. This is, now you have probably, how long have you smoked cigarettes?
3 or 4 years now.
Okay. Wow, you're a short timer. This will be easy for you. Okay, cool. Okay, you don't need that. This is a crappy CE4 Yumcha generic shitty Chinese e-cig, okay? This is better than anything you're going to get at a gas station. Those are the bottom of the barrel, just garbage.
Yeah, I tried those ones.
This is a good basic starter set, but in a few weeks, once you realize that, oh my God, this works, you're going to want to make the jump to getting something real, and then you go and you buy like a $50 one and I'll help you with that,
right.
Okay? So this is what you need to know. This is your power supply. Inside is a little battery, a charging circuit, and a button. Yay, button. If you press the button, nothing happens. To turn it off or on, you click this 5 times, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It blinks! Yay! Now it's on. When you push it, it's on, okay? It's really that simple. That's all there is to this. To charge the battery, you plug this into your computer. You just leave this plugged into your computer, and you'll do this at home, but I'll show you here. That just lives like that, okay? To charge it, you just screw this very gently into here. Once you get all the way in, is this computer on?
No.
All right, once you get all the way in, the light will come on. This will be green usually and then turn red when you put it in.
Okay.
And sometimes this will blink. It depends on the exact model. I don't have one of these, so I don't know for sure, but they're pretty universal. Just leave it screwed in there all night long, and in the morning, you're good to go. Give me your finger. Go like that. That's how tight you tighten it.
Okay.
That's it. You don't like, just fingertip.
Right.
Okay. And be careful not to cross thread it because that'll fuck it up.
Yep.
This is a basic little tank. Okay. After you take it off charging, you just screw this right on the end, the exact same way you put on a charger. Okay. It just screws on there. Snug it. You're good to go. Okay.
Okay.
Your battery, your tank. Inside the tank is an atomizer. An atomizer is basically a little piece of wire that gets hot. When this fluid is put on the wire, it generates steam, flavor, and nicotine. That's it. Okay, everything in here is propylene glycol and vegetable glycerin that makes your steam, and it's really just water vapor.
Okay.
And there's a flavoring, which can be anything you want, any standard FDA-approved flavoring, and they come in every flavor you can imagine. If you want fucking Belgian waffle, done, you can get that. And then nicotine, and you control the dose. For you, we're going to start you at mid-range, a little high. For me, I'm down at like 8 milligrams, which is barely anything. And that's milligrams per milliliter of nicotine. So it's really, really tightly controlled. It isn't like a cigarette where it's like, let's grow a plant and light it on fucking fire and inhale that, which I did for like 20 years. So this is science. This is better. Now here's how you fill it. The mouthpiece is here. On this particular one, this is how you fill it. You give this about a half turn. And it comes right off. Okay, there's just a little bit of threads. Don't lose the O-ring when you take it off. Okay. Now, if you look down inside there, you see there's a little hole in the middle. Don't put juice down the hole. So this is where you get to do your thing. I have a bunch of different juices here. Okay, and they taste like they smell. Pretty much.
Okay.
Okay, they taste like they smell. So you take a snort of these, see what you like, sniff them. Sniff my bombs. And you check out what ones you like, and you can have a bottle of any flavor that appeals to you, okay? Now, here's the thing. All of these juices come from a place called Quinn's Vape Supply, which is run by the lovely Derek, okay? This is a card for Quinn's. That'll give you the web address where you can just, you order this at home on your computer. There's a secret code on the back that'll get you a big fat discount, because you're one of my guys. And yeah, and there are a million different flavors here. There is stuff that is tobacco flavored, but they tend to suck. Some people just can't hack it and need a tobacco thing to get them from one to the other, to
Right.
make the transition. So is this Cowboy Kicker, which is also like a menthol, or a Marlboro thing. But you've got like Mountain Dew, which tastes like Mountain Dew. This is Blackberry Menthol. It's one of my personal signature series. It's orgasmic. I do a lot with heavy menthol and berry flavors. This is Pomegranate, which is pomegranate menthol, which is fucking amazing.
Wow.
But just check them out
Okay.
right now. Sniff them. Pick one that you like for you. You can check anyone you want, and I'm happy to give you a couple bottles. Cool. Like if you got two that you're like, oh my god, I love these, I want to try these, I'll give you 2 bottles. You can try them out. But basically, you're shopping for drugs. Okay, so welcome to the Geek Group.
Yeah. It's a heck of a second day.
Well, there's a trade-off. You're going to do something for me. Give me your cigarettes.
They're in my car. I can
Okay,
get 'em
we'll
now.
go get them after.
Yeah.
But yes, you're going to go get them because you are done smoking analog cigarettes.
Right.
That is dead to you now. And if you get one where you can't quite figure out what it tastes like, put a little tiny drop on your pinky and taste it. Just a tiny little drop, because remember, this does have nicotine in it, and you don't want to if you get a lot of nicotine on your skin, you get a really bad headache.
Yeah.
Get a lot of it and you'll die, but you'd have to work pretty hard to do that. Because these are all really light doses. These are at 12 milligrams, which is about where you're at. You know, between 12, 18 milligrams is about where you are smoking regular cigarettes. There's a lot of variation in that depending on brand and formula and the phase of the moon. Yeah.
Kiss smells good.
Wet Kiss?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people like that.
I think that might be the winner.
Okay. What's that one?
Black cherry.
That's good. That's one of my main vapes. That's my morning flavor.
Yeah, those two are good right there.
All right. So which one do you want? What do you want? The black cherry is a menthol. The Wet Kiss isn't.
I'll go with the Wet Kiss.
Okay.
I don't normally do menthols.
Okay. And neither did I. I smoked Camels.
Yeah.
Hated menthol.
Filters?
And then what? Yeah. And then I got into this, and oh my god. Because the thing that is going to fuck you up is that you don't realize how you smell, and you don't know what anything tastes like.
Right.
And that's all going to change in the next 2 weeks, and it's going to fuck up your whole world. And so here, I'll give you that,
Right.
and you pay because we're making your instructional video.
Yes.
You'll be able to see this online because you're not going to remember everything I'm telling you.
Yes.
This way you can go to the video and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember that. Okay, cool. So you want to go with Wet Kiss?
Yep.
All right. So here's how you do it. You open the little bottle like that, and it's a dropper bottle, and you pick this up, kick it at an angle. Now there's a gas gauge on the side, and believe it, okay. So now on this e-cig, you're probably never going to replace the addy. The little heating coil inside is called the addy or atomizer. Well, you're not going to have this long enough to really need to replace it, most likely. But you can go to, if you want to get more gear for this, you can go to Quinn's Vape, and he sells all kinds of fun stuff. And if it breaks on you, and you need like a new one right away, you can just get a hold of me, and I'll hook you up. Because what you don't want to do is have a fail and end up going back to analogs.
Right.
So we'll fill this up really good. Be careful when you do this because you got to squeeze the bottle a little bit, but if you squeeze it too hard, the top pops off and it'll fuck up your whole day.
All right.
So now your thing's on there. Now to put this on, set it on there, turn it backwards till it clicks, and then forward. That way you won't cross-thread it.
Gotcha.
And it only takes like one turn, if that. And don't do it too hard, just enough to seal it. This is a really shitty tank. Okay, you can buy these at local vape shops for like $10 and you get a really good one. You can also spend like $60 and get a crazy good one, but you'll be there in a couple of years.
Right.
And to give you an idea, this is my e-cig, and that is less than $40, and I've had it all year. How much did you spend on smoking this year?
A lot more.
Yeah,
than $40.
a lot more than $40 this month.
Yeah.
And like that's like a $5 tip, and like this thing here, I'm going to be getting kits of these, like the whole unit, and it comes in 2-pack, and I'm going to be selling them for like $40.
Nice.
Okay, some of them I'm even going to give away to guys like you. I'm upgrading because these are kind of cheap and wheedly, and I want to give people something better, and I want to start giving people these. So that's where we're headed. But there's your juice. There's your e-cig. Now it's ready to go. Okay, so here's how you do it. You ever smoke pot?
Yeah.
Okay. hit this like you would a joint. You press the button down while you're hitting it and take a long, slow, easy hit like you would off a joint. Okay. The first hit or two is going to be really, really weak because it doesn't have any juice in it yet. It's still wicking in. But just take a long, deep hit and you'll know when it works. But you have to hold the button down the whole time, like whenever you're sucking on it. And you've done too long. No, see when the light flashes, you've gone.
So
That way, if it goes off in your pocket, it won't just keep burning in your pocket. Yeah. But it'll take, you want it, usually about a 4-second hit is typical. Exactly. It's a totally new world, isn't it? And yeah, you've got excellent vape production on that, so you're cool. Now you're getting everything you're addicted to. You're getting the nicotine, so there's no like nic fits of like trying to quit smoking and all this shit. Yeah. You don't get that at all. But it is different. That's not a cigarette. So it feels different, it certainly tastes different, and you're going to feel different. You're going to notice that you know all the crap that comes with smoking of lung butter and all that bullshit. Yeah, no, that's gone. That's dead to you now. This is way, way better.
Awesome.
Because this you can control.
Right.
And by all means, experiment with juices. Now, get on Quinn's website. They got a million different things. Check them out. But welcome to the 21st century. Awesome. So you are now officially a non-smoker.
Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome, sir.
Should we go destroy the analogs?
Yeah, go get me your analogs and your lighter. You are now a non-smoker. By the way, this is referred to as vaping. So you're a vapor. Got it. That's what the kids are calling it these days.
Got it.
Thank you, Quinn, for making this happen. Anybody who's interested in getting absolutely awesome e-juice, or if you're interested in getting off of analog cigarettes, check them out. Quinn's Vape Supply. Proud sponsors of the Captain's Blog. It's the little things that just make your whole world a better place, isn't it?
Yep. Well, those aren't ratty at all.
Yeah. All right, high voltage lab and robotics. That square there goes to high voltage as well. All right, so that's 2 down.
Always 30 million. I like the design.
Huh? They're not. Sometimes they're 60, sometimes they're 120, and I've even seen a 721.
No, I know that, but I keep finding 30s all the time.
Yeah, it's really common.
Yeah.
It's standard size. Look at that. Cleanliness. We're getting ready for the paint.